what's up everybody? It's Rox and I am coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 3 Episode 12. I have a headache. I think it's a caffeine withdrawal headache, and yeah, everything needs to stay real, you know. I was looking at one of my videos the other day and I was like, ooh, I am really at 10, okay? We gonna bring it down for this video, y'all. I can't take it up too high today. I know they be getting me excited and everything, but yeah, we gonna be at a cool 5 the whole video through. Okay, so yeah, let's get to it, shall we? Alright, you guys, Mimi, she has got to come to terms with her and this sex tape, because today is the day. It's coming out, and damn it, whether you like it or not, it's here. She needs to get herself centered and together, so she packs up Ava and takes Ava over to her daddy's house. Well, actually, they don't go to the daddy's house. They meet in the middle somewhere. It's funny, little Ava was like, is this where you live, Dad? And he was like, no, I don't think that your mom needs to come to the house. But yeah, you know, all that shit about Stevie being the perfect dad and how he's gonna be there for her, and you gotta make sure that she knows that she has to respect herself and all that. Yeah, okay, Stevie. Why you owe $2 million for fucking child support? But that's neither here nor there, right? We ain't talking about that. We talking about this tape. After months of agonizing and going over and over and over this in my head, today is the day. My sex tape will be released in a couple of hours, and I know my life will be changed forever. I'm nervous and I'm embarrassed, but I think the hardest part of all of it is knowing that one day this will affect my daughter. Y'all, Mimi is trying to convince both us and her that she's doing this because she didn't have any other choice, and that she's trying to provide for her daughter. I was thinking to myself, like, gosh, she's acting like she's broke. I mean, didn't you have a very thriving maid service out here in Atlanta? Yeah, you know. I would understand that if you wasn't already on the show that was already a hit that was in its 3rd season. But yeah, I mean, just going to say that you had to do it because somebody was going to make money off of it, it might as well have been you. I promise you guys, I don't really know what to say about Mimi, but we're going to talk about Mimi a little bit later, okay? Joseline says she got to get away. You know, Stevie is really driving me crazy with all these shenanigans. So she's going on a shopping spree. And you guys know Joseline's style is all TNA. Okay, titties and ass hanging out. And she buys everything, okay? Because she tells us that she ain't just buying all these sexy ass clothes for Stevie J. Shit, she gonna show her shit off wherever she go. And where might she be going? Oh, well, that would be New York, okay, to visit K. Michelle. And wasn't you guys really happy to see K. Michelle? I was like, wow, this show really does miss K. Michelle. Although it kind of feels like she don't even really fit on here now. But it was still good to see, you know, good to see her for a second. I'm thinking, like, what's going on with K. Michelle? Wasn't she supposed to have a show? I thought they was giving her a show on VH1 that was kind of talking about her making her album and her life in New York and all of that. And we ain't seen hide no hair, none of that shit, okay? It's like Mona got her on ice and shit. Just, you know, pull out when necessary. But whatever, Joseline is telling K. Michelle that she needs a break and that she needs to get away from Stevie J and everything. And K. Michelle is telling her to come on up to New York with her. Because K. Michelle knows of all these studios and all these people that Joseline can connect with. And I was like, come on now, K. Michelle. Now, you know these fucking studios is for people with talent. We have all heard how Joseline sounds. As a matter of fact, I'm sure you guys have all seen that video that's going around of her, you know, high as a fucking kite, okay? Screaming and yelling something quite undecipherable on a microphone, and talking. It sounds like she might be talking about Nicki Minaj, but it sounds like it truly sounds and looks like she's possessed. She has no makeup on, her eyes are red, but that's swollen, you know, like they gonna pop out of her head. And it was just, oh, it was so embarrassing. I was so embarrassed for her, because you could tell that she thought she was doing something, and them people there was just pumping her up to make a fool of her. Released that tape. And now we got all this drama with Benzino and Stevie J. You know, Stevie J thinking that Benzino put the person up to releasing the goddamn tape. And, you know, now Stevie J is releasing all these nude pictures of Althea. And, you know, Althea saying that that's her and Benzino, you know, but you can tell that the pictures kind of look old. You know, she's much thinner in the pictures, and it's just a whole bunch of foolishness. Everybody has asked me, do I believe, you know, if it's real or not, if it's just publicity. I mean, there's really no way you can tell these days. I don't know why you would leak pictures of yourself and your man, but you know, I'm just a regular person. I mean, we have seen shit, crazier shit done, definitely, right? Even on this show. So, I don't know. Stevie J is saying how epic the damn reunion is going to be, so that makes you feel like maybe they doing all this shit for publicity. But to me, I must be the only one that thinks that, you know, all publicity is not good publicity. I mean, you know, everybody feels like even if it's bad, it's cool to have, but I'm thinking like, no, it's not. No, I'm not really trying to have myself out there like this, okay? So, yeah, but anyway, I don't even know. What was I talking about? It got totally off. Oh, okay, so anyway, yeah. She wants to come up to New York and go in the studios and, you know, because she has all this talent, you know. She was just like, put me in contact with all the right people and let me work my fucking magic. Girl! So she packs up her shit, y'all, and she's leaving. Stevie J is at the house, and he's tinkering around in the studio or whatever, and he sees her walking out the door. You know what? I'm about to leave this fucking house. I'm about to go see my homegirl, Kay Michelle. Fuck Stevie and his shenanigans. You know what? He and his best friend sharing cootie cats or whatever, and his baby mama drama. I'm done with this. I can't take it. He don't deserve the Puerto Rican princess to be nowhere around him. So they outside in front of the house, y'all, and they arguing, okay? He is trying to stop her from going, and she's just like, look, I can't do it no more. And he was just like, I know that this shit is not all about Althea. She was just like, yes, this is about Althea and other people too. Okay, I just need to go. And he was just like, but I told you I didn't fuck her. I don't believe you. I know for a fact that you had sex with that girl. So she says she's out, y'all. She packs up her shit, throws it in the Mercedes Benz, and she rolls out. Stevie think that this house, that this career is all from him, and that if I leave him, then I'm gonna be nothing. No, if I leave you, you're gonna be nothing. What do you guys think about that statement? We've had conversations about this in my comments plenty of times. Do you guys think that Joseline can make it without Stevie J? My opinion is that both Stevie J and Joseline need each other. Neither one of them are all that marketable with just by themselves, and really, to tell you the truth, they've really become kind of like a joke, and I think that this is really gonna hurt them because, you know, Joseline was just performing in Dallas somewhere and they booed the hell out of her to the point where Stevie J had to come out there and try to save it for her. But if it's gonna be more of that, you know, eventually they're gonna just be burned out. Why, you know, nobody's gonna really want to deal with them and pay them all this money just so people come and laugh at them and boo them and shit. No. So at one time, yeah, they was doing a whole lot, and at one time Joseline was very hot. But yeah, I think Joseline is on the decline, and I think she knows that now. Do you agree, or do you think Joseline still got some seasons left in her? Now, Mama D has Scrappy over to the house because, you know, she wants to talk to him. She says that, you know, she raised a better man than this, and she knows that she's always told him to be respectful towards women. Really, what I think Mama D is mostly concerned about is that, you know, Scrappy's actions is a reflection on her. You know, Scrappy comes over to the house, and she's telling him that, you know, she went to go talk to Erica Pinky, and he was just like, why are you even involved in it? Okay, and she was just like, because, you know, you just can't be doing shit like that. Like, how are you just gonna hit her in the head? And he was like, well, you know what? She was turning up and acting a fool, and, you know, I was going through something, and I was turning up too. You know, I was mad. You know, Mama D said something about his career not going where he wants. I mean, is Scrappy even still trying to rap? She was saying that he's frustrated about his career and that he took it out on Erica Pinky. I don't know if that is or isn't true. I think that he just got really mad and got out of control, okay? And so Mama D was like, yeah, well, even if she was acting a fool, you just can't be hitting women. I know I taught you better than that. And he was just like, you right. I mean, I know I shouldn't have did it. And yeah, I need to apologize. So, you know, I don't even feel like going through all this because, you know, we done been through the whole side chick thing last week, right? Okay, well, hey. This is how shit goes, okay? He goes over to the house. Erica Pinky is there. You can tell she's real glad to see her man, okay? She starts the waterworks and how, you know, she don't understand how he could be that way. She could still see that he's a good man and he's a good person and she is in love when, you know, she loves him, and, you know, she just never thought that her best friend would hit her. And I'm thinking, like, why is he your best friend? Where your girls at? Why are you fucking best friends with Scrappy? And you just met him, right? I mean, you ain't known him that long, couple of years or whatever. He your goddamn best friend. I'm just trying to understand why you just ain't got no girlfriends, okay, that can tell you better. It gets real dicey, just like Scrappy said, when you with somebody and you good friends with them and they good looking, and so you know the opposite sex, yeah, shit gets real cloudy when you get drunk and you're around each other, and one day you decide to, you know, to hit. So yeah, girl, you need to get you some girlfriend. He says that he's sorry, and you can tell that made her happy. She said that she was very surprised that, you know, he apologized. And I was thinking, like, why are you surprised? Because Scrappy has always been, you know, Scrappy is bad with women, but Scrappy, like he said, he means well, and he's, you know, Scrappy ain't crazy and just be acting a fool on the show. So why didn't you not think that he was going to apologize to you, okay? It's just... Mo's talk about her wanting to get back with this nigga, okay? I still don't think they on the same page. I think Scrappy is calling himself done with it, and she is all like, I don't know where our relationship is headed, and you know, but this is at least a first step. I was just like, girl, you just ain't gonna learn, huh? Once a side chick, always a side chick. Oh, my head, you guys. I might have to get me some coffee this evening. But then if I drink coffee this late, I'm going to be up all night. I can't drink no coffee this late, but God, I got a headache. Anyway, y'all, this sorry party. Ignorant. Okay, that's all I'm going to say is what the fuck is we at this party for? First of all, you ain't got no friends. Why the hell we got all our friends at 2 tables? Why is the party? It look like it's in the front yard. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's in the back. But you know, out here in the county, everybody got these big ass yards and shit if you live out far enough. And I mean... I guess, okay? Kirk's there, and he's apologizing. You know, he apologizes to Mama Rashida. You know, he replaces her Chanel glasses with some Prada glasses, and then he gives Rashida a card. You know, I was so tired of him apologizing about going to the cabin. It was real uncomfortable for you to even be talking about it in front of everybody. He's talking about how, you know, Benzino and Bobby shouldn't have had him come up there and talk. Speaking of Bobby, y'all, what kind of fucked up career you got to have to be singing at a goddamn backyard boogie, okay? I'm thinking Bobby V, who has had some singing success, you relegated to barbecue detail, bruh. You gotta be fucking embarrassed, okay? I was just like, okay, let me not talk about Bobby V too much, because I know he got some fans out there, and y'all be like, you know, he comes from money, and his parents is doctors, and he got a convertible Bentley. All I'm saying is he's singing at a fucking barbecue, okay? Shit. They have the party, and they got their few little folks there, and fine, okay? If this means it's the end of this stupid ass storyline that nobody believes anymore, then I'm really happy that it happened. Nobody believed that shit anyway, Mona. Okay, we done had 2 seasons of everybody looking at them motherfuckers like this. Rashida get up there and say, you know, that she appreciates all the shit that Kirk seems to be going through to make sure that everything is back better. And, you know, maybe we can start on, you know, I know they tired of lying. They got to be tired of trying to hold up this damn facade. But anyway, let me get to the meat of what I'm trying to talk about here, okay? Benzino's there with Althea. Althea's just like, oh, I see your homegirls are here. And, you know, Benzino's just like, yeah, they here and all that. She was just like, well, I want to say something to him, you know, on a sincere tip, you know. And he is like, maybe you should just leave that alone. But sure enough, she goes over to the table and she sits down and she's talking to Erica. And she's just like, listen, I want to apologize to you. You know, I did throw some, you know, a little bit of my little dribble of drink on you at the damn party, and I shouldn't have did that. I want to apologize, okay? Erica is so fucking determined to be upset with this girl for no fucking reason. Like, why the shit is you so fucking pressed, Erica? The bitch said sorry, and that should have been all that you needed, okay? Because you say that you wasn't upset about anything that it had to do with Carly. It was all because the bitch threw the shit on you and that they was calling you a bitch, right? Okay, well then they said sorry. So now what the fuck? Erica sort of, I guess, accepts the apology, but then Erica was like, let me just ask you a question. Why was you so upset? And I was just like, are you serious, Erica? Do we need to rewind the tape, okay? Do you remember that at the party, Carly was talking about how she keeps in touch with him and that she has all the numbers? And no, they don't remember that, okay? Because they stupid. That's the fuck why. So Althea goes on to tell her, listen, it was my man's party. It was our day, you know, and Carly came and she was talking slick. You guys was being shady. You guys was sizing me up. And Erica was like, I wasn't sizing you up because I don't want him. Bitch, you was right there, part of the peanut gallery with Carly being shady about this girl. But now all of a sudden you wasn't doing all that. I'm telling you guys, I know I shouldn't even say this as no grown woman, but I want somebody to beat that motherfucking Erica's ass just one good time, okay? And they ain't even gotta beat her up. I shouldn't say it. I want somebody to bust that bitch in that slick ass mouth of hers, okay? She's had it all 3 seasons, okay? I tried real hard to like Erica the first season. I tried last season. This season I'm through. Because Erica always talks like she bout it, okay? Talking about, if I'm a pop, I'm a rock, okay? Well, bitch, you know, do it, okay? Because I'm tired of all this talking. 3 seasons, Erica ain't did shit yet. Although, I'm not sure on the fighting skills of Althea. She just don't strike me as one that might be able to fight. But you know, you never know. So, you know, Althea didn't need to be the one to do it. Yeah, but I want some of Althea's real hard-hitting hood rat homegirls to come and beat that bitch ass. Because I'm just sick of this. I'm just tired of it. And somebody need to put her in her place, all right? And then as far as Carly, you know, she was just like, Carly, you was being funky. And Carly was just like, no, I wasn't. And, you know, if you knew what was good for you, you would back off because what I got on you. And Althea was like, bitch, what you got on me? Okay? Everybody know I was fucking everybody. So the fuck what? I told my man that I fucked Stevie J. And what? That's what she should have said. But I was just like, oh, Carly and Erica. I never thought that I would put them two in the same sentence and be so irked by them for the same exact reasons. Just being messy for no reason. Hey, Erica, I'm a lady. And ooh, what's wrong with her? Ooh, you know, that kind of shit pisses you off even more, okay? When people try to act like they didn't just piss you off, now you even matter, okay? Trying to make you look crazy, basically. I know all about the game and everything, okay? So you ain't pulling shit on me, Erica. That bitch get on my fucking nerves. See, I just said I had a headache. Oh, let me bring it down. Althea and Benzino, they leave the party and they get in the car and Benzino was just like, I don't know why you let these girls get you all excited. And she was just like, look, it was a damn I'm sorry party. I thought everybody was apologizing, but we are a real couple, okay? And ain't nobody got time for them stupid ass bitches. That's what the fuck she should have said. But you know, he was just like, well, it is what it is, okay? I'm gonna call Kirk and apologize and that's that. And she was like, yeah, that's that. So Joseline is in New York, okay? And she's in the studio. We get to hear some of that old bullshit ass song that she has. It sounds like it's her, but it's like it might be on auto-tune or whatever. Is not good. Kay shows up and you know, Kay is still gassing her up, okay, telling her that she's been following her on Instagram and, you know, seeing all the shit that she do and, you know, she's getting shit done, okay? She got married and she live in a mansion. And Joseline, I love my husband, but he can be a piece of work. Girl, you know Benzino about to get married, right? And I know for a fact that my husband fucked her. K. Michelle was like, girl, you lying. Bitch, I wish I was fucking lying. So, you know, they sitting there, they shooting the shits, they catching up on gossip, okay? K. Michelle, she, you know, is her regular shady self. Oh, I can't believe Wrinkle Neck is getting married, and not to Carly, but some other hood rat. Then we get on to Mimi and this sex tape. You know that this baby mama got this sex tape, right? And K. Michelle was just like, yeah, I heard about it, but I didn't believe it, okay? So, well, Joseline happens to have the shit on her phone, okay? And she pulls that shit up on Apple TV, streams it to the damn TV in the studio. So, you know, they watching the video, and I'm sure they got the same reaction that most of us had when we first saw it. We was all just like, oh my God. You know, it was a whole bunch of that. So Kay is like, well, I tried to tell her about him, you know, and what did she say to me? That I'm not fucking you, you are not my friend. And Kay Michelle was like, that shit hurt me. So I was just like, oh, okay, let me back out of it. And now look, okay, the bitch is a goddamn porn star. They looking at it and shit, I was cracking up when Joseline said, Justin Bieber, he don't want that long titty. I was just like, I just wish Mimi's titties just sat up a little bit, you know, they are kind of long, Mimi. And the video, you know, well, it is a lot, okay? It's just a whole bunch. I mean, we see Mimi's all her coochie and, you know, it's all these colors and fucking, you know, it is a lot of hair and it's blowjobs and it's a lot of, you know, carrying on. I just feel so sorry for her. I know she had to be embarrassed watching that shit on TV yesterday and just seeing their reaction. But hey, like Mimi said, you know, grab the bull by the horns and ride this porn tape thing all the way to the wheels come off. I mixed two metaphors there, y'all, but anyway. Joseline says, you sold your soul to the devil, but that's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna let God deal with that hoe. I was just like, okay, like I said, let's watch who we call hoes, okay? All right, Joseline. Then we get to Ariane and Erica watching of this videotape. I'm trying to figure out if I would even watch a tape of my friend having sex. I mean, would I sit down with another friend and watch it on video? Like, I'm not really sure if I would have had it. Maybe they was just doing that shit for the show. It was kind of weird to me. Was it weird to you or no? Again, they're amazed. Okay, that damn Erica's so upset that y'all... Now, I'm not going to say that her reaction wasn't real and everything. I'm trying to figure out if I would be that upset with my friend. Like, I mean, was Erica and Mimi that good of friends for her to get it all into her feelings like that? I'm going to do a little bit for y'all. Let me get into scene here. Y'all know I told you I got my headache, but I really want to do this for y'all. This ain't no homemade shit. Arian, this your friend. Like, who you like this with? Now, this fucking pisses me off. It's some fucked up shit right there, I'm telling you. I don't care how much money you get for this. It's a child, and because I got any money and stuff like this hurt my heart. I got a fucking child, and like, it's a little girl that gotta deal with this. A little girl. It's her mama. I don't like shit like that. No, I don't. You better talk to her if I talk to her, because I'm gonna hurt her feelings. I know I shouldn't laugh. You guys, but I just like, that damn Erica put on a fucking Oscar performance, didn't she? I was just like, girl, now I know you upset and everything, but calm the fuck down, okay? It wasn't your coochie on the damn screen. Bring that shit down. Oh, I forgot to say, and scene. Now, it's time to go on and bite the bullet and, you know, talk to the media about this tape. Nikko is excited and Mimi has been trying to hide the fuck out. I literally have been hiding out for the last 24 hours. All the media attention surrounding this tape has been crazy. All of the vloggers and the news entertainment outlets, they want to talk to us. And today is our first interview. I guess there's no turning back now. No, there's not, Mimi. So, yeah, Nikko is, you know, he's heading the interview and he's all excited, like I said, talking about how it's trending and how this release was bigger than, you know, Kim K and Ray J's, and how, you know, nobody thought that Mimi, who was the good girl, would ever be in a tape like this, and this, that, and the other. Was anybody else getting the feeling that, you know, Mimi, you know, she looks at Nikko like she wants to say shut the fuck up half the time? It's that same look that my mom used to give my dad when my dad would be drunk somewhere. He'd say some shit out of turn, but she couldn't say it because the goddamn pastor was he was over there. So she just look at him like this the whole time they was doing that damn interview. That's how Mimi was. This particular interview was with Vlad TV, and the guy immediately asked them, okay, well, who's the cameraman? And you guys, now, I told you guys last time that I was starting to feel like Mimi, you know, didn't have anything to do with the release. And I want to feel like that. But we cannot ignore these very troubling angles in the video where it's obvious that somebody is holding the camera. Nikko said some shit about, oh, we was shaking the floor or whatever, but yeah, that answer is not gonna work for me, okay? It's been a different answer every time somebody asked him that, because when they were on the radio out here and they asked them, he said that, you know, it was part of editing and they have ways now to make the camera look like, okay, that's bullshit, okay? That does not happen. It was obvious that somebody was holding the camera, and I didn't even think about the shower scene so much as I thought about that oral sex scene when, you know, they were on the chair and he was down there and she was up, and both, you can see both their hands, somebody was holding the camera. She's looking at Nikko kind of like she want to say, nigga, I told you that they was going to ask about that. You know, Nikko gives that old bullshit ass answer. That shit is not going to work for me. And that is the one thing that's making me not be on Mimi's side, okay? If you was doing something intimate and it was only supposed to be between the two of you, then why is somebody recording? That was the one slip up, and that's the only thing that's keeping me from thinking, because somebody left a very convincing argument into my comments, you know, explaining how Mimi, you know, they never felt that Mimi released the tape because, you know, she had a thriving business and, you know, she always presented herself this way and she didn't even want her kid to be around Joseline, and all that made total sense. But I can't get past this. I cannot get past this camera angle thing. So if you, that person out there who told me that, if you could just convince me of what it is that you would do to let somebody have, you know, record you having sex with no intentions of you know, putting that shit out. Maybe you could just explain it to me, because I promise you, I didn't try it. I didn't try to figure it out. And I just can't. That's the one thing that's making me think that Mimi is lying. Gonna give me something to eat and get back to work. Okay, you guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright? Alright, so I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.